Hello, my sweet moonbeams. Welcome to another episode of Oracle Over Tea. Hi, I'm Moon. In today's episode, the cosmic light beings have a message for humanity. Each message will be specific to your pile group. But first, let's get our spiritual reading area ready for these spiritual special messages. I wanted to bring the quality of the throat and communication to this session. September is all about opposition and duality. It will be a time to express exactly what ideas and paths you want to take place in your life, choosing between two things that pull at your soul and following the one that brings you the most positive emotion. Let's review the crystal gems that help bring this all about. Our first crystal here is the Stone of Truth. Our large Amazonite sphere empowers us to search the self, discover our own personal truth, express our authentic selves, and move beyond the fear of judgment. Our next crystal gem is the Stone of Logic. Sodalite emits an easy, tranquil energy that clears the mind and elicits deep thought, enhancing your powers of intuition, observation, and creativity. It is an ideal gem for those who are oversensitive and prone to anxiety by stabilizing the mind. Lapis lazuli connects the physical and celestial realms. It provides wisdom into mystical kingdoms and connection with spiritual guardians. This royal blue stone can be a key to spiritual attunement, especially in the angel formation. By connecting with citrine, you can harness the energy of light from the sun embodied within this stone, which acts as a source of positive energy in all aspects of your life. Citrine is perfectly suited to raise your vibration and help you embrace positivity and optimism as you move through life. We're going to add a little bit of symbolic white light with this special votive that was handcrafted and made to bring in great communication. And of course, our clear quartz to amplify all white light energy to surround this reading in love. The herbs we will be using for this session are pure dried rosebuds, which bring an energy of love but also helps ease depression, anxiety, irritability, and calms a broken heart or grief of loss. The next herb I'll be adding to this wonderful energy is white sage floral clumps. Our white sage will bring forth a deep cleansing of the soul and the dwelling your soul lives in. I'm sprinkling in some of this angel essential oil that is very popular in the shop. It has a very pleasant scent and calming vibration to it. The tea I've chosen for this session is a very yummy chamomile that calms the soul and helps one to communicate in a better way, from a more peaceful stance than a stressful one. As I ignite the flame to these herbs, which helps with the oil igniting the flame, I want you to take a deep breath and focus in on the card that draws your attention the most. Our first card is the Eight of Wands. Our second card is the Ten of Cups. And finally, our third is the Temperance card. Take a few moments to take in the energy of these three cards and choose the one that calls to your soul and grabs your attention the most. Welcome, Group 1. Your card is the Eight of Wands, which brings an energy of movement of change and action, and the struggles of the Seven of Wands have now all been cleared, and you have the freedom and space to move forward with your plans once again. Let's review the next cards that will play a bigger role in this message. The Fool, the Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, And finally, the Knight of Wands. Our message today holds a lot of fire and air element to it that represent our spirit, creativity, energy, willpower, as well as relating to our truth, clarity, communication, thoughts, intellect, and mental activity. So even though you don't know exactly where you are going, you are going to be called to commit yourself and follow your heart, no matter how crazy this leap of faith might seem. Now is a time when you need to trust where the universe is taking you. You are standing at a precipice of new energy and optimistic new beginnings, and you may even feel weighed down by your circumstances, maybe making things tougher for you, but understand it is only temporary. Just so you are willing to put in the hard work now to accomplish your goal and reap the rewards later. This is a challenge you are new to facing and now facing it, and it's standing in front of you. You stand in silence, you stand in stillness without any action or movement forward. This message is all about that stillness and moving a vibration that will shake it up and move it towards the direction you need it to go. And you may be feeling unclear about which option to take or which path to take, but possibilities may seem equally good or equally bad, and you are stumped about which lead you to the best outcome. Drawing upon the following cards that I present here will tell you which direction and outcome that will be. The woman in the Second of Swords, or the Two of Swords, has intentionally chosen to put on a blindfold to avoid making a choice. Are you trying to hide from that challenge or that situation or impending decision, hoping that if you ignore it long enough, you won't need to worry about it? Unfortunately, guys, by doing that, the issue is unlikely to resolve itself. And the longer you delay, the longer you will prolong this present situation and circumstance. This situation may include someone who is not being truthful to you, or maybe even not being candid with you, and you may even be unaware of their lies and deception. You may trust someone who then turns out to be running their own agenda and leaving you high and dry. Look out for any sneaky behavior and listen to your intuition when something does not feel right or seems too good to be true. That was your con outcome. And now let's look at the pro outcome. You are charged up with energy, you're charged up with passion and motivation and enthusiasm, and you channel that energy through your inspired action. You have a clear vision about what you want to create and fuel by your passion and inspiration. You are now moving forward with leaps and bounds to turn your vision into reality. The Knight of Wands card is your sign to go for it. So you can either stick around and look for more warning signs that you already know will keep continuing to present themselves around you because this person or situation can't understand why they're doing what they're doing or even how to fix themselves, or you can take what you are envisioning in your mind that you know will bring positive benefits into your life. Are you willing to venture into the unknown territories to further your mission and your dreams? You don't really care if danger lies ahead. In fact, if it does, then it becomes all that more exciting and thrilling for you to take on. Adventures like this light you up because you know growth and expansion are waiting on the other side. Be a pioneer and take the calculated risks to reach new heights. Your message group run is completely profound, with a lot of you to ponder upon and take apart and deeply get into. I hope you enjoyed this mini session today. I truly do. And I hope it brought you some insight into your path of ascension, because you guys got this. Go after it. Welcome, Group 2. Your card is the Ten of Cups, which is the Happy Family card, suggesting that your family relationships are harmonious and loving right now. No one is fighting or causing any tension, and all family members are getting along with each other. Let's review the next cards that will play a bigger role in your group's message. The Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, The King of Swords. The Magician. And the Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups shows your content in all aspects of your life and are basking in the abundance of life and experiencing your emotions with such intensity and pleasure. This message is all about you being highly divine, driven, ambitious, and action-oriented. You are so highly motivated to succeed that you will not stop at anything to pursue your dreams and obtain that abundance in your life. It also indicates that you have a clarity of mind and can perceive the truth, so it's up to you to take the lead with providing an objective point of view, making decisions based on that impartial judgment. You are well positioned to judge your situation appropriately and identify any limited behaviors getting in the way. This is the time for you to use that logic and intellect to navigate that path ahead. You will need to make firm and well-researched decisions to stay fair in your dealings with others. If you find yourself in the middle of a decision that will need an advisor involved, this layout right here in front of you suggests that this expert in their field will help make that decision more easy. If you are expecting changes or particular situations or circumstances that will require an expert opinion, you can be on the front foot by seeking help before it happens. That way, when you do roll through, you are ready to demand your rights and find an outcome that benefits you most. Your dreams are coming true. Now is the time to be inspired by those dreams so you can bring them to fruition. But focus on the one thing that you will move towards your goal and will have you commit to that task. It's essential that you commit to that task, so any distractions that are around you, you can drop them like flies. Focus away from those distractions and go after the achievement. Be methodical in your planning to make sure you stay on track. Carry out your tasks. This way it shows that you understand the value of putting in that time and energy now for long-term rewards and have a strong desire to invest in sustainable results. You are not looking for quick wins here. So always want to make sure you are putting your attention on the right areas instead of wasting your time and effort on tasks that will not deliver any value. Make sure you step back from day-to-day operations and look at the bigger picture. From here, you will reap your rewards. It seems you have a big change coming up, and for you, Group 2, I look forward to seeing what you do with that change. Welcome, Group 3. Your card is the Temperance, which calls on you to remain calm, even when life feels stressful or frantic. Maintain an even temperament and manage your emotions. This spread is asking you to take the middle ground and accommodate all perspectives involved. Now is not the time to be highly opinionated. Let's see what cards play a bigger role. The Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Artist, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Our message here represents progression, emotional stability, manifestation, contemplation, even interpretation. So Group 3, you went through a discovery phase, and now you know you want to manifest. Now you need to figure out how. You are exploring your opinions and options and carefully plotting out the path ahead, accounting for all possibilities and potential challenges. You are open to growth and exploring new territories as long as you maintain a level of certainty that your efforts will work out in the end. However, you are not ready to make your move. It is more important that you establish a clear path before proceeding. The Queen of Cups is in this setting to say you are highly intuitive, creative, and in flow with the surrounding energies. In your interactions with others, you can easily read other people to get a sense of how to communicate effectively. To feel both heard and understood, this will come in handy when solidifying this potential move forward because these energies will help clear that path more easily. In these kinds of creative projects and endeavors, you feel your way into them, trusting your heart and your inner guidance to lead you in the right direction. You know when something is off, and you pay close enough attention to this, even if it doesn't make rational sense at the time. Your Ace of Pentacles in this spread is your green light. It marks the initial stages of manifesting your goals and assures you that you can truly achieve what you have set your mind to do. The world is your oyster, and through careful planning and determined effectiveness and effort, you can manifest these goals and desires. Your paths are ready to turn into something tangible and real. This card spread encourages you to map out that path, how you will achieve your ambitions, create targeted plans, and get those actions underway. If you've been going through some tough times recently, such as the trauma of a breakup or a departure, relationship or family problems, financial worries, stress and conflict, then your Four of Swords comes as a big sign to take a step back and regain perspective before moving into this new phase. But no matter what, do move forward because these big plans are waiting patiently for you to gain those energies into your life. Now is the time to build up your mental strength by clearing your mind of any mental clutter or stress. Meditate, spend some time in a place that creates space for you. You need to replenish your strength and spend time connecting with your higher self before moving forward on this new path of achievement. You are still getting that go-ahead from your guides, but you want to go carefully ahead by healing first before taking another lesson of learning or another hit of the same lesson being learned. You need to solidify in that solitude to negotiate your solution, and time apart from others to gather your thoughts and feelings is key to this. Following on from the painful loss of whatever you lost before, and your guide suggesting this need to spend time alone will help you reevaluate your life and your lessons ahead. This is going to be the path you need to take. So whatever endeavor you are looking to start or go after, whether it's work, relationship, or family, this card session is showing you the green light of positive movement forward. But in your own circumstance, take it slow in needing to move forward ahead to better things. Go after it, Group 3. You have this, but tread lightly when it comes to your own self-healing. I feel inspired over these messages and these piles and the group energy they possess. I do hope your pile or piles that you chose resonated with you, and if so, please leave me a little comment below and hit that like button to let me know how your message may have touched your life or made you feel today. And of course, here's your little crystal bracelet fashion show that just arrived at my shop. The ones I chose for this mini session are so aligned to this reading. Lemon Jade calms the bodily tension put on you in your everyday life and replaces it with happiness and joy. Amazonite will bring you hope to those of you feeling discouraged about your professional life, maybe your relationships, any area of your life that brings disheartened energy. It will bring you hope and revive you. If you've been feeling hazy from a flurry of toxic emotions that result in a traffic jam of out of control or unbalanced or even balanced chakras, then Apatite is the crystal gem to clear away that fog so you can see better where those areas need help. I find this combo of energy very stable and cool to have throughout the day to keep you grounded in joy, calm, and harmonious balance. Okay, Moonbeams, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this ascended message of hope and love. And if you're new to the page and content, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video if it brought you some powerful positive vibes. I encourage you to journal this message and the many future ones in order to keep track of what your guides are trying to say to you or want you to know on your current journey in this life. And I'll see you on the next episode of Oracle Over Tea.